Bluetooth off. The toe guard.
No.
What's going?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Put some lighting over there, my brother, so the people could see. They could see greatness. Shit. Yo,
I was about to.
yo, you can see the title. How that's looking? You like how that's looking?
Nah, I don't think that popped up on there.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Lord, hold up. Oh, okay. Lost souls deep in drama. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's better. Yeah, I got you. I got you. What's happening?
What's happening? What's happening? Damn, where the fuck I put this shit? Oh, here we go. I just got it.
I'm still learning how to work YouTube and how to do different things since I reached the threshold of being able to go
Listen,
live on it.
listen. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. How you was getting to it already? Like I need you to bring it back. I need you to bring it back. How you was doing that already? I need you to bring it
Man,
back.
that was a good one too. That was a good live. I messed that up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Just proceed from where we proceed to where we was at. Like
Well,
you see the headline. You know what I mean? You remember what you was saying. You know what I mean? Just get back.
yeah, I remember what I was saying. So like we started from, we talking about, because I was going off of the some of the lives that you just did recently in the past 2 days. And I'm like, we started from you talked about accountability, you talked about, holding yourself accountable and then holding other people accountable and they need to hold themselves accountable, right? So it would help if they did. You know what I'm saying? Really would help. So long story short, that sparked up a thing because with the entitlement piece that you talked about, um it made me think to how did we get here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we got here.
My day was great and blessed. Rosa. Rosa asked how was our day. Yeah, my day was blessed. How about you?
Bless, yo, productive day. Productive, blessed day.
Hey, what's up, Bryce? I see you. What's going on? How you doing?
Yes, yes.
If
So
you if you if you if you just joining a live, man, we sitting here. I'm sitting here with the good brother, man. This is my brother. This is my partner. On a podcast that's Hoop Wind Down 44. Y'all could go over to his channel, check him out. Y'all already know how it go. It's the art of towing. It's the toe guard coming to you live. You know what I mean? If you just joining the live, read the title. We speaking about reality shows. And go ahead, who wind down. Like give
yeah. So yeah, so what started the with the whole kickoff is what I was
right.
saying
I love
about
you too. Go ahead.
with reality television. I remember reality television in the 90s, but I didn't know it was reality. It wasn't considered reality television yet. When we used to watch Taxi Cab Confessions and we used to watch Real Sex and all that type of stuff. Those were of that culture that they were doing in that. And you know what I'm saying? They were doing reality shows in real time. And they may have been actors, right? They may have been actors, but they were like they was inviting people into the way that they think that you can relate. So um here nor there with the with that what we took on as black culture, African American culture, melanated culture, whatever you want to talk, Moorish
Yeah.
culture, whatever you identify yourself with, you know, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna speak in terms of how everybody know black culture, right? Um, when Flavor Flav came in, right? Flavor Flav came in, and he set the tone. He set he set
Yes.
the ratchetness. He set the ratchetness. He set the barriers for women to fight on shows. He shut the barrier for um just bringing that ratchet culture, like inviting other people into how we actually are, how we are, right. So that's how they looking at it, right. And what that did is boost the ratings up high. So that go to tell you that we was already on to something, but we was not on to much because we ain't have no control of that. It wasn't in our hands. It wasn't in our hands to be able to uh you know I would say I'll capitalize off of that, in a sense. But here nor there, what I'm gonna bring you to is that created what we at now. You know what I'm saying? So now you have, after you have Flavor of Love and people fighting and drinking and drugs on TV, and people actually relating to those characters. What you have now is you have whole new atmosphere of people now introduced to this thing now. Oh wow, that person is yo, she remind me of me. Yo, she remind me of my sister. Yo, that remind me of my brother. Da 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 da. Like that type of stuff. So then we had the Bad Girls Club, and then we had Love and Hip Hop, and then we had Atlanta Housewives, and all the housewives. You had Florida, Maryland, and everything, Potomac, and all that stuff. Like, so you had all these different aspects of it, and it keep women engaged. And then what I was bringing up earlier is I was saying that because even I was engaged early, like years ago, into that, like when it was starting, and I was like, damn, I had to question myself. I was like, damn, is my life that boring that I only want to consume drama and trauma? You see? Is it that way? Is I only want to consume drama and drama because my life is that boring? And then maybe you maybe work a 9 to 5.
So so
Maybe you
so
go ahead.
no, go ahead. 'Cause but I want to add on.
No, no, no. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go. No, I
So
want you
so
to.
so 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 that contributes to I feel like that all contributes to a deaf culture.
Right. I was gonna move it there in a minute.
Okay, so
Yeah.
go ahead.
So what I want to shift gears to is to where we at now. Also, so now that that's there, now we have people nowadays. We got the dark YouTube era. You know what I'm saying? Where you know we are the most explicit. We are entertainment for everybody. We don't run shit, but we just people make a lot of money off of what we do. Just for our whole nature, how we move, how we think, how we gravitate to each other, how we do, like how we talk, how we are. It's very interesting to people, and they give you a portion of it for you to do that. And in the portion that they give you for the money, you're gonna have to lose some of your integrity in the process. So you'll lose you as they give you as they feed you, you'll start losing yourself more and more and more, and you get disconnected to who you really are. And that's how they want to keep you, because you can't be talking about positive stuff on these shows. Imagine, just say for instance, imagine if what's on the Zeus, the baddies, right? you run that though. That's how you don't cause chaos and all this type of stuff. You're not going to be on the show. So all women is competing to be on the show for seasons and seasons, and and that's how they making their money, and they doing appearances and all that stuff.
So let me ask you a
And
question.
go ahead.
Cause like I've I like I hear it, but like from the inception of it, like you said, when you know my first knowledge of it was like you too, Flavor of Love. But but years later to where it's at now, and then it's like like that Zeus, the bet, like all I hear, like, cause I don't watch it, but all I hear is just fighting, like everything surrounded around a brawl and a fight. You know what I'm saying? And it's like what they used to say, like buffoonery. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we selling ourselves and our souls on buffoonery. And I notice you could Google this right now. They're not making that much money to whereas, excuse me, you paid that much that you know what I'm saying? Like compared to what the channel that's running that content they're getting, and then the people behind them that's running the content that's getting the money. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not getting a frat. They're not getting a frat unless.
Zeus is,
But I mean
you can't. You have to buy Zeus actually those type of shows,
see, I didn't even know that.
right? So you have to buy into that. So you have to buy into cable, or certain now we got different platforms, Hulu and all that type of stuff. Now you have to still buy into that, and they get a portion of that. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to collab with them, and where people want to get a bundle package, and they want to get whatever they want out of that. But Zeus is a whole separate package, to where you're paying $5 to $10 a month to watch this type of content.
Subscription
This
based
thing.
to watch people just act like animals in the zoo. And then even with that being said, animals in the zoo is tame. They not even so slow motion this side. Yo, shout out to my boy Robert Smart. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate the content you have over there, man. You motivated me so much.
Can I get a hell?
Hello. So slow motion this side, right? So animals in the zoo is way more tame. Like that whole thing is just like rah rah. Like it's I don't know what it is, man. It's equivalent. I want to say to what the new generation that call themselves savages and demons. You know what I mean? Like why would when we used to call ourselves kings, queens, gods? You know what I mean? Earth's gods. You know what I mean? Of that type of lineage and cloth we used to call ourselves. Now, you know they're equivalent to a demon and a savage. Like the way they act. And so like I don't. I couldn't sit at the table with that. You know what I'm saying?
At the forefront. They are. So now, what I want to segue now, where we at now too, because the Zeus is now where we at too. So now people created a platform off of fighting and arguing, and that's content that people actually pay for. You know what I'm saying? Like that's their energy, because currency is an energy. So your energy, your sweat equity, everything you go out there and make, you gotta make that and right to whatever you want to spend. I can't, you shouldn't do that. No, you got the if you work hard in this lazy economy where nobody want to work, listen, you entitled. You know what I'm saying? You entitled to have the things that you that you want to have, that you see value to. So if you feel like Zeus is value to you, you're gonna invest in it. If that's that because I would only think that that's value because you can't always get money from people. You can't you can't always always just think that, oh, are people just supposed to throw you money? No, you pay money for what you like. You pay money, you go to the chicken spot, you go to Crown Chicken because you want some chicken.
Said you
You
call it
want some
crown chicken.
yeah, you want food. You want food. You gonna pay for that, right? I'm just keeping it on a
But
low
but
level.
but
Nah,
what kind of
bad.
vibration? So what kind of vibration? Cause like um like yeah. So like you said, you gotta be bored. Like you really gotta be a person who really like, and mind you, cause like I see what like I ain't gonna say no names, but just dude in the West Coast, cause I'm not mentioning their names. But and he kind of brung that over to YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That whole energy, like yo, all that arguing and going back and forth, gossiping, and like that's what he took from and brung it to Clubhouse and brung it to YouTube, and that's how he's making his market. Which was a good marketing play. But like you said, how boring can your life be that as soon as you wake up on a dime, you ain't setting no intention, setting no real goals. I mean, I guess I think that on this planet, I'll lose, you'll lose for being positive people. But it's always duality though too. But like like I don't know, like they actually out here winning off of drama. You know what I'm saying? Off of deaf culture.
Yeah, like some they making more money than me, so I'm not. It's not money, just money.
Excuse me.
My prize is um my mind. You know what I'm saying? My prize is my mind. So I I try to focus energy on things that I got going on rather than just be consuming everything. I consume a lot of stuff that may be ratchet too, but I choose to do that. So everybody got a choice, but I think that created what we have now, and now we got the dark YouTube, we got you know we got the people that's doing it in real, and people are going to jail for it too, and people are you know getting beat up. People are like, what I'm saying, from their laptop, and it's come to now. And when it gets to that point, it's really out of your hands. It's been out of your hands, but it's like, damn, like, hold up, this is getting too crazy. So you have certain creators that are making content that in the streets. It becomes a perpetual thing, and they pass it and they keep promoting it. And that's not what we do. You know what I'm saying? But that's what's going on. So it's kind of like with how reality TV started, how it is now. You know what I'm saying? The reality TV, like, that's still there when it's how it's the perpetual the motion in the youth is consuming it, and it's an audience that having it, and then you have people that's in the street consuming it. So it's an audience, but does that really serve a higher purpose. You know what I'm saying? I'm, I'm going, but it doesn't do it serve a higher purpose? That's a question though too.
To me, or to the
Do it serve a it perpetuate that from that the ratchet? Now we at that ratchet culture, and now it's in our face more because we all on our phones now. Hold up, I lost you. You there?
nah, I'm here.
Okay.
Right. Nah, you ain't losing me. Good.
No, no. That well, that was a question. So let me ask that again, so I can be more. What I saying was, how is it that the people now, like now, on more phones now, we got more access to things. We got more, we got more access to things. So now, like, like the continuum of um, you know, people that's on YouTube that uh integrate beef online, not even online, but just on the streets. You know what I'm saying? But they do it online, that integrate beef on the streets and have people at war. Our like our people, right?
I
So
ain't never
like
seen. Well, on reality, we seen the Italians though.
they had the Italian show too,
Hmm.
the Mob Wives.
But
They had Mob
but
Wives.
that was like that was 1 out of 100.
Yeah, that's 1 out of 100.
Jersey Shore,
1 out of 100.
Jersey Shore, the Jersey Shore kids.
They could relate to that. They could relate to that. They could relate to that. Interesting point that you made. Yeah, shit. I didn't even bring up all of them. Like I didn't bring up all of it, all the reality shows. So we could go down a list. Jersey Shore. We can go to what's that? 15 and pregnant or 16 and pregnant.
Mm.
We could go as far as what else? What else? It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them.
I think they made. I think they made the culture look really bad with that first and 48 too.
How you think that?
That's the name of it, first and 48. No, the one when like every time they catch somebody, they snitching.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? It's first and 48. No, it's that's the name of it.
Let's sit down in an interrogation room and tell.
That was nasty work. They made it. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much a reality show too. I mean, like, I mean,
That's a reality
it
show
was
too.
it was along them lines, but all you saw was us. You ain't see nobody else. No. Nasty. I think that that's been on for some years now. I want to Google because
I think that's still on probably.
yeah, it's still on, but I think that helped birth. It was that's a part of birthing the generation of what's going on now too. Even though snitching already been prevalent, but that just made it more cool. Like the TV show because it's like what you watch. It's a programming. You know what I mean? Like yeah, it's cool to tell. Like yo, now they got everybody telling. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And also what I'm gonna say is that that that's something that people because I was in the pen, that's something that people watch. I used to be like, why y'all niggas watching this shit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they like, oh, we want to know what happened. And I'm like, nigga, really? Okay. I was never into 40 First and 48. I was never that type of person. Not to say that I watched some episodes, but I never was into it. I count on one hand how many times I watched it because I never was really into watching that shit. I would see clips of it,
So,
but it wasn't my thing. It was never I was never like, yo, you already know like this shit is.
uh,
And then they came out with the 6 days in. I remember they came out with the 60 days in.
I got a question for you.
Man,
I'm gonna mention his name because I feel like he's a piece of work. Is it just me or it been like this for a minute for me? I mean, I've been already looking at it like this, but I've been watching the content. But like I said, I watch content in a different way. It's like how I'm listening to music. I be dissecting. You know, I'm taking in the information for a different purpose, not to just be a. I'm not being a fan of what's going on. But to me, I've been seeing Vlad TV as like a interrogation room. I'm like, the question this dude be asking for years. I'm like, damn, listen, like it's only inevitable. You on a camera, bro, and you comfortable. Like, cause I don't come from that. I don't come from that cloth for people. You know what I'm saying? Like, even for me doing this now, but that's why you would never, you know. And I wanted to have that dialogue about why I won't talk about the streets on this. You know what I mean? On just straight interrogation, bro. All right, bro.
yeah, he does.
Once you start
Yo,
talking, I notice that everybody, once they start talking, they don't pay attention to what they saying and they just keep running their mouth off. You know what I'm saying? To the point
and
they
he
trust.
knows, and he knows he's one thing about him, he's a great interviewer. You know what I'm saying? Because the reason why he know how to get what he need to get.
All right, so guess what though too? You heard of media training, right? You, media training. That's how they get you ready for media, like media training, like when you're analyst for your analyst for the news, or you're a a sportscaster or acting, they put you through media training.
Right.
He's been through media training for a fact.
Oh, of course, of course. He been around since '06, '05 or shit like that. He been around. That's how long he had a long run, and now his shit. You know, but see the thing with Vlad, my thing with Vlad, he's only doing what everybody else is doing. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, and people get mad at Vlad, but I'm like, yo, he's only doing what everybody else is doing. He really is. He's just cool with us. Cool with us.
Yeah.
He's just cool with us.
Too
That's
many,
it.
too many,
He's
too
just
many,
cool.
too
He's
many
the cool
cases. Too many cases.
Jews.
Too many
Oh
cases got
shit, that
solved
word.
with. Too many cases got solved with him behind the camera asking questions. Nasty work. That's how you say it? Nasty
Yeah.
work. Matter of fact, I'm not even
And
using
he'll never
nasty.
try to put his
I'm not
name
even
to it.
using nasty no more. I'm using filthy work. You know what I'm saying? That nigga's sewage. That nigga is sewage, man. He's filthy work, man.
You got filthy work, yo. Yo, that's the term we're using now. Filthy work.
Man, that nigga work ethic is filthy, man. And fucking but look, let's while we here, let's evolve it now to where we at now, like what you was saying, right? I don't want to put dudes' names, but just like you said, the dark section. A lot of people that's why may not know about the dark section, dirty section of YouTube.
Dark YouTube.
So you get, like that kid H legend or whatever you call himself, a legend, but these dudes is gossip queens. You know what I'm saying? They gossiping, they putting people business out there. And my thing is like, you know, so it's somebody else that claims to be a OG and a gangster, but I heard him like he hits his button like dong, like gunshots, gunshots, gunshots. Yeah, I like what the Harlem Levin doing over there. I like what, and I'm saying to myself, how are you can like you? So you telling me you don't watch his content and you know what's going on just as well as I've seen dudes be like, oh, Glaze Gibbs and all this and all that. Oh, but this is YouTube. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. They filthy work, man. All of them is filthy, bro. There's no way you're gonna get up on this. I'm totally with it. Like oh, it's a deaf culture, but a lot of them need mental health, is what I believe, because they're engaging. Like you could say the streets is over with, but I mean, where's integrity or principalities in anything? You know what I'm saying? For you to get online and just say, I don't care, I'm gonna put somebody else's business out there, that really says a lot about you. Like, with integrity and principles. I'm not knocking nobody for getting their money and whatever, because that's what they say. Oh, it's just content and all that. But I am gonna call a spade, so I gotta knock you. You know what I mean? Because when there's no principalities and there's no line being drawn and no border, and then you got all of these they call themselves reporters, like, oh nah, I'm just bringing you the news and I'm the reporter, bruh.
The news, you talking too much.
What they be saying? What does that have to do with the cost of tea in China? And I guess Donald Trump let them know what the tariffs is costing them. You know what I mean? Because these dudes is filthy work, man.
Niggas is done. It's documented.
Filthy work, man. You know,
And you know,
that's why I like
and
salute to Anton Daniels, the work that he's doing. Salute to Shabazz the OG. Salute to 19 Keys. You know, Umar Johnson got some bad rap, but salute to Umar Johnson. Salute to Earn Your Leisure. Um, salute to the what's it called? David the it's this other podcast. He connected with Earn Your Leisure too, but he do a lot of like credit. He talks to a lot of people with businesses and credit and all that. Damn, I used to watch his podcast. Salute to anybody that's educating people on the music business. Ray Daniels, salute to him. Salute to salute to
right.
salute
Salute.
salute to what's the OG name? Damn, what's the OG name? We're talking to you about finances and all that. What I'm talking about, man. Sa- salute to Farrakhan. You know, salute to Ralph Smart. Salute to Eric Thomas, E.T. Yo, salute to Snatch Your Honor. Salute to Snatch Your Honor. Which we'll see no more, so much of no more. My boy from Philly. What's his name, man? It's Snatch Your Honor, brother, man. I even know I like oh, Finesse's Club. Salute to the Finesse's Club. Salute to Bandman Kevo. And I'm just saying, just giving game on different types of topics. You know what I'm saying? Because salute to anybody that's doing real estate. There's a few people I watch on them different types of channels. Um, and just that's just giving a different wide array. Um, 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 what's your boy on the health kick? The one you put me on to with the juices and all that. Oh, we lost you for a minute. Yo.
Hold up.
Oh yeah. We know. Now I was doing a roll. I was doing a roll call. I was saluting people, but what's the name of your brother with the juices and all that? What's the name? Aki, brother Aki. The brother with the brother that does the juices and all that. Aki, the YouTube brother that he do the health drinks and all that other type of stuff. He's on more on a full health stuff. Yeah, Yaki. Salute to the brother Yaki. Right? Yeah, go ahead, give salute some good. Salute to Victor Bowman. Oh, King Erna with the what they call that with the sea moss, man, the snatch and the honor. That's what I was talking about. King Erna from Philadelphia.
Oh, King Erna.
You kid,
King
you
Erna.
kittens, man. You kittens there on YouTube, man. You kittens.
Yo, King Erna gonna be going in.
Mm.
But yeah, man, just it's so many people out here doing.
Oh, Daraj Global. If y'all don't know, tapping with Daraj Global. He helped me out a whole lot. His meditation game is serious. I can't forget Steve Harvey. Those motivational speeches is awesome. Denzel Washington motivational speeches. You get all those on YouTube. What's the platform for all of the what's the white dude with the platform? The Indian brother Jetty something Jetty. I forget his name. There's a few different other people I listen to, man. It's a few, man. Now I be all over the place, man. No.
Yeah, yeah, man. Check, yeah, tap in. Cause I would rather listen. I would rather you check that out, and then after you finish watching one of their videos, then I need to move. So I need to move from actions. Hello. I need to some I need to do I need some I need to make some things happen. I need to make some things shit. I need to get into my
Oh, Dr.
purpose.
Bobby Fisher.
Those are some people that remind
Dr.
me.
Bobby Fisher. Excuse me, I didn't mean to cut you off. Who won down? You
Dr. Bobby
Dr. Bobby
Fisher.
Fisher. Yo, he's definitely he'll get you right. You know what I'm saying? Also, y'all gotta go to Hoop Wind Down. He'll get you right too. He got a lot of the
I got all the herbs. Every herb you want. If you I know y'all seeing herbs online, but I got all of them already. And I can if you need them, you got, and then you got Blue Pill 44, you got the
mhm.
twins, Red pill,
Red
blue
pill, blue
pill,
pill,
red
salute.
pill.
Definitely.
They the mysticals. You know what I'm saying? They always foreseeing the stuff that's
Oh,
happening.
Derek Grace.
You
Derek Grace.
know,
Salute to
in the
Derek
future.
Grace.
Derek
Salute.
Grace. Derek
Salute.
Grace. Even paying people that that I'm talking about that dark that ain't good for you. You could consume every day. It ain't good for you to consume every day. I'm telling you, it's not.
Who are you?
Yeah, we just
Who are you? Who are you? You just a guy sitting in
yeah.
your
Who am
you
I?
just a
I ain't
guy sitting in your
nobody.
car with a polo shirt on. Why should they listen to you? They don't want to hear what you talking about. And we got and
Word, I
we
got
got
white man
and we
shirt
got
on.
zero view.
Fuck
We got
you.
0 viewers in the building. They ain't trying to hear what you talking about. Yo, salute Hassan Campbell when he on his positivity and productivity stuff. When he talking to shoot 'em up, bang bang, I'm not with all that. But when he definitely building and he taking you on a higher enlightenment, I'm definitely locked in, and I appreciate the conflict. I mean the content. Salute the Hassan Campbell. Like I said, when he's on his
Right. Salute.
on his higher level consciousness, he's definitely dropping bombs, man. That's a deep brother. Pause, you know what I mean? But he definitely put out a good bill. You know what I'm saying? So I must salute him too. You know?
All right. So yeah, man. Reality now on our phones,
Oh, yep, your guy, the
and
smart
this is
guy. We
how we can.
forgot him, the smart guy.
Oh yeah, shout out to man. We got word. The beat segment of it, cause I'm telling you, I would rather you watch the people that we name than the people that them other people that does do.
But if you just but exact see that's why my brother's
Us.
in tune with me because I just was getting ready to hit him with that. Tapping with the art of towing, it's the toe guard. If you want some good towing lessons, if you want a good positive and a motivational speech, you know what I mean? I'm coming down them lines. I'm dropping jewels too. You know what I mean? I'm also showing you hard work ethics. I'm showing you how to get it. I'm showing you how to live your life on purpose. You know what I mean? And that's the destination and that's the duty while I'm rolling out in the tow truck. If you want, some positive and some and I mean some herbalistic things. You could tap in a hoop wind down 44. Hoop wind down 44. You know what I mean? It's a good brother. He's giving you some a lot of good conscious material. He also with the art. And we're not gonna stop. We're gonna keep coming. We're gonna keep coming. It don't matter the views. It don't matter what because everybody like this is what I realized too. Everybody watching. You know what I'm saying? They may not like click on or whatever. The subscribers is going up.
Everybody's watching.
Clearly something is being done. We opened up the box. We're able to be on live, so that means that we reach one of the thresholds on this thing. So we on to something. So we we them next name stays in the game. You know what I mean? Before it all gets flooded out and washed out with the rhetoric. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
let's
rhetoric.
let's get back to the before we close out. Let's get back to the subject and the title at hand. Um,
To you, because I also on that, some of the things, points that you made. now what I'm speaking about, you know, like culture psychologically hack, and we have to break out of that. Now more on what I was talking about, so but also give your perspective also after I said.
4th of July, I put out a piece, and I it was deemed a firework piece. And I wanted to spark some. I like I said, I was conscious about what I was doing. I had some abbreviation. I was sipping. I had a nice little, but I wanted to show imperfection like a diamond. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I said some people like coffee. Some people don't like coffee. Some people like their coffee light and sweet. So the people that want to wake up, they want their coffee straight, black, dark roast. They need it dark roast. You know what I'm saying? They need it black. That's the wake
They need
up.
to get to the
That's the
point.
wake up call.
They need to get to the
So
point.
when I was saying what I was saying, and I'm speaking about freedom fighters. I was speaking about Huey P. Newton. I didn't get to say Bobby Seale, Sada Shakur. You know what I mean? Those are Black Panthers. I was speaking about. That's the little man. Send them back up the bed. But anyway, back to what you were saying. I was touching on freedom fighters. What I was getting at was that the perpetuation of gangsterism. You know what I mean? And this death culture that's going on. I I'm gonna share this just because people like, oh, who are you? I was once in a lifestyle, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna just share that, and that's as much as I'm gonna get to it. I don't speak about none of that. Everything that I'm putting out on this platform is positivity, and I'm pushing the culture forward on something productive. You know what I mean? Those of you that want to get it, y'all get it. Those you don't, you ain't gotta click on. You ain't gotta. And even when I'm sending videos, I'm gonna stop sending videos to all of y'all in my phone too. A lot of y'all don't even deserve to be in my phone. Like I said, my phone is gonna stop. Like for certain conversations that ain't meaningful and purpose, and it's not rolling and riding out. Meaning I'm not getting a phone call, and just on what I'm doing right now, and you're not showing interest in what's going on with the movement. It's clipped for the phone calls. Is there any emotional attachment to it? No. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it as such. You know what I mean? Ain't no love lost. I still have love. I will get to you when in due time. It's to get you. Right now, there's other things that's going on. The frequencies are changing. Um, the tides are changing, and it's time for and a lot of people are saying, because I spoke to like a few people today and yesterday, was like, nah, we are as people elevating, and a lot of people are seeing that. There's a lot of us that's not. We still stuck in traffic, is what I call it. Listen, I deal with full. I deal. Listen, slow motion that side, like Ralph Smart said. But anyway, they stuck in traffic. You know what I mean? It's like a deer when you see headlights. But um, me, I'm like at the Preakness, man. I got my blinders on. I'm running straight through everything. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, once a reason why I could speak is because I'm once of the culture. Um, I'm gonna get back to what I was saying about the freedom fighters, where I feel is gangster. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff that's going on right now is not gangster, and then what's happening is there's a oversaturation of in a market of as we going on into reality TV, we going on to YouTube. There's an oversaturation of this ideology, right? I got a 6-year old and I got a 12-year old. They coming in my home, and they talking to each other. So they like, Dad, he snitched on me, told my big brothers. And I'm like, listen, I don't want to hear that word in my house. I'm like, I don't know who told you that in school, because they hearing it from other kids in school, because I don't speak that. I said that word don't exist in my home. You know what I'm saying? As a father, as me being a father, that word don't exist in my home, especially for no children. So that's why I'm standing on speaking on a deaf culture. You know what I'm saying? So like, I, I,
Um,
I have elders that they priding on their children going to jail, and it's a pride thing. What's priding about going to jail where a bunch of men sitting around always getting stripped naked. You only you know, you're not you doing cheap labor. You know what I mean? Everybody wants a job when they in jail. Oh, I'm going to work, but when they home, they don't want to work. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a mentality that's lost. So when I'm speaking about deaf culture, I could speak of that being of a man that I was incarcerated before many years ago. You know what I mean? I didn't lay down long. You know what I'm saying? I was just one of the smart ones that I was wise. I ain't gonna use smart because my Caribbean people, one of my Caribbean brothers always used to say, nah, I don't do smart, I do wise. I was wise. I seen through different things, you know what I'm saying? And I understood what the game was. It was just a game. You must get in and get out. You know what I'm saying? You don't sit around and just so like a lot of people, I see dudes like not wise brothers because if you got lost in just chasing greenbacks, chasing the bag, and you stuck on that and your whole system is running on, oh, I gotta get a bag, I gotta get a bag. And that's more important than your you see that more important than your freedom, your livelihood, when you know those are the consequences of your acts. That means you don't love yourself. You know what I mean?
Right.
If
Yeah.
if I'm sitting right here with my brother who wind down and I know that he's about to go pull a jug and I'm edging him on and I'm not pulling his coat like, nah, bro, don't go there, don't go do that, because I know where he's going. That means I really don't care about him. Not because I
Crash
want
out
him to
dummy.
go, not because I want him to go get a couple of dollars, because a couple of dollars ain't worth your freedom. A couple of dollars ain't worth life or death. You know what I'm saying? Like I learned a long time ago, and I'm a
Ain't
rest on
no
this.
ain't no amount of money worth your life.
And that was the golden ticket that God sent me. That,
I rather struggle and make the money that I make than
that
the
was the
than
golden ticket that was the message in the bottle that God sent me. He was like, I was like, yo, I was sitting there, I was frustrated. And then I came to grips with myself. You know, it was like a rainbow came. It was a pot of gold. No LGBTQ. A rainbow came and it was a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And it was just like a stalk came. A stalk came. I'd rather use that one. A stalk came. It was carrying a gift, right? And then the gift, the message that came, it was just like, you made it out with your life. I was like, oh wow. I forget everything else. When I was born, I came in here with nothing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have money, jewelry, cars, all this attention from people that's really fake attention because they only want to have attention with you because because of what you have, not who you are. Their intentions are not even pure. So like, with that being said, is like life is the most precious and sacred jewel that you can hold on to. You know what I mean? And I think we all need to start valuing our lives. You know what I mean? And start understanding our lives are the most important thing, and we should be grateful and give thanks that we have life every day and not putting our life on the line just for capitalism, because there's no real life in there's to me there's no real there's no happiness, there's no peace in capitalism. You know what I'm saying? That's a and I'm gonna say this. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. That's a fact. Yeah, we lost a good brother, man. But actually, we ain't losing. We just got lost in the algorithms. But like I said, there's no real peace. There's no real love. There's no real happiness in capitalism. You know what I mean? So you know, be grateful, be acknowledge,